little luck, we can start it and no more leaks.
All right, today's little project is this old Chevy van. I think it's a 73.
73, yep.
73. This is original paint, and somebody did a four-wheel drive conversion on it, but it's really clean. And when they did the conversion, they put a LS, well, it says LS2, but I think this is like an LQ4.
No, it's an LQ9.
Is it an LQ9?
It's an LQ9.
Nice. LQ9 4L6208, or is that a 240? That looks like
It's a 208. It's a 208.
Yeah, 208 setup. So the reason it's here is it won't run because when you turn the key on, all the gas just falls out of the fuel line. So you can see it's just spraying fuel out of here and back here. You can see this is all washed clean. So in order to fix this, we're gonna have to pull this fuel tank out. And to get the fuel tank out, this old 1970s issue receiver hitch has to come out. And of course, in 1970s fashion, everything is all farmer welded together. And we're gonna have to cut all these welds, and then it bolts here.
And I'm betting that's cut because someone's previously pulled it out to do something.
Yeah, I bet they did, probably when they did the engine conversion and put the fuel pump in the tank and stuff, so.
Yeah. And then there is holes right here on this angle. So we can, when we pull it out, we marked it so we can drill and put bolts there to line it up and then just weld on the edges.
You weld on the outside edges, yeah.
Then it's really easy with when it has to come out again because it's got an in-tank pump. So at one point it'll have to probably come out again to replace the pump.
Yeah, just for maintenance. So.
Yep.
And just for fun, because I'm under here, for those of you that have never worked on one of these old vans, these are unibody. These are unibody. The frame is 100% part of the body. The newer ones had a subframe, but these ones do not. These are 100% unibody. This rail right here is even part of the unibody structure. It doesn't unbolt, it doesn't nothing. So it's, yep, funny old school stuff.
I just pulled that out.
Oh yeah, that looks like a tank out of like a, I don't know what that's out of.
I don't know, it looks like a dealer installed tank. You gotta show them what they did for a fuel fill.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
How they...
Yeah. Yeah, so we had to pull that tank out so we could get to these lines. Yeah, there's that. I wonder why they have that plug right there.
I don't know. I wonder if it's so they could cut that big old gaping hole?
Yeah, it looks like they used like a chainsaw or I don't know. I don't know what they used. Look at that. Actually, it looks like they used a drill bit and drilled a whole bunch of little holes and then punched it out. That's probably why they have this hole, so they can come in there and pry all that out.
Yeah,
it's pretty janky.
Yeah.
All right.
In 70s dealer installed fashion.
Yeah, and got some extra fuel. Okay.
Yeah, about an extra 15 gallons maybe.
Yeah, probably. We're gonna rip/tear on this, see if we can get the tank out, see what we need to do and what we're gonna build for lines so they don't have this problem again.
Yeah, everything over here is in shrine.
Yay! Woohoo! boys got this tank out, did all the cutting and grinding and beating to get that weld to pop. So that weld was a little better than a farmer weld. That took some work to get that off.
Yep.
But now we got this apart, and then we got the new fuel line on here. We just put a quick disconnect on here, and this is fuel injection rated line, and this line holds up really good to age and ethanol. So we'll use this, and then this will be the return line. So make sure you replace that.
Okay.
Because it's original, so it's pretty nasty. So
Okay.
so get a good hose to put on that, and then so when we get that done, then we can get this tank back up in place, and this hose will come through the cross member like the original one did. So we're going to reuse the original metal line, because as you can see, it's in really good shape. No reason to reinvent the wheel here, other than we got a section right there.
Yep.
We probably should replace.
Yep.
Because those will leak for sure. And then up here on this end, oh yeah, that actually works really good where it's cut off, doesn't it?
No, that's where they originally ended, I think. 'Cause it looked
Right, yeah, right where
like there's bubble on it.
yeah, so right where that originally ends is actually going to work for us pretty good, because then we can take and run a line from that end of that nipple, run it up the bell housing, and plug it into the back of the fuel rail. We should be able to do that with the return line. Is that the return line?
Yeah,
right there?
that is the return line. One other thing that I realized too while I was pulling lines out is that so the other tank, the reason why there was fuel in that line is because he had that other tank and a pump on it, and it would pump through this line back through the original line and into that tank.
Oh my goodness.
But that tank.
Yeah, but that tank's in about enough shape that I wouldn't
would
suggest
trust
using
that.
it.
Yeah, it looks like a leak waiting to happen,
And
huh?
they keep this truck local.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
No.
Yeah,
there isn't,
that's
but-
why we didn't even come ask you what you wanted to do. We're like,
But when I was pulling it
But
apart,
we'll explain it to him and send
Exactly,
him with the
yeah.
tank, and then that way if he wants to put it back in later. Well, that works. So we'll probably end up using rubber. Do we have enough high pressure rubber to go up to the fuel rail?
I don't know. I haven't got that far. I just
Actually, I wonder if we can cut that in and use one of the an adapter to an AN, and then we can use our regular AN stuff.
yeah, we could.
Yeah.
And then just do rubber on the return.
If we have compression fittings, we could totally.
We should.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, they're going to get this tank back put together and get that put in. And I got another project I'm doing on Stacy's Jeep, so I'll work on that in between. So. All right, got it back down on the ground, and kind of show you what's happening in here. We got that adapter on the fuel rail here for the pressure side, and then that one right there is the return, and they kind of come up through the bottom there. The lines will come up. In fact, you can see that one line curled up. Kean's building the pressure line right now. Getting that olive to go on there.
Yeah. It went on good, and just ready to
Oh, nice.
get that to
Oh,
put a
cool.
little.
No little never sees on there. So this is kind of the tooling we use to push those ferrules on these Teflon lines.
They can be a little tricky.
Yeah,
but
they can be a little stubborn, but
they tend to work pretty good once you get them.
yeah, once you get them on there and And as long as you don't melt them, they hold up to a lot of heat and a lot of abuse. So.
Yep. You got that crescent wrench still handy, Caden? That one, yep.
Get her to start. There you go.
I think so. There. There it went. Okay.
Yeah, usually run like a 30 to 60 thousandths gap between the two. So yeah, something like that should be fine.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to over crush it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you got the corrugated to slide over it.
Yep. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
I'll let you do that. I'll go get the other line ready.
For the return line, we're just going to use one of these plastic push connect deals on there.
Mm-hmm.
Ford style units.
They work good.
They work pretty good. Again, as long as you protect them from heat, they seem to work just fine.
Everything can only hold up to so much heat.
Yep. Get that corrugated on there. So that line's cut to length then?
Yep.
Okay, so it's a little bit longer than the pressure line then, huh?
Yeah, the pressure line, the tube itself is a couple inches farther up the frame, I think.
Oh, okay.
So there we go.
Perfect.
There's that.
Okay. A little bit of tape on those and get that put in.
Yep. A little luck, we can start it. No more leaks.
Yep. Okay. This is complete with plaid interior. So if you're around my age, this will be a total blast from the past for you.
Seeing the plaid interiors a blast from the past.
And an old Chevy van. So we got the fuel lines ran down. Caden's wiggling with it down in the frame. You can see his flashlight bobbing around down there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can actually see what it's doing, but probably not. There's
No,
not hardly
you
any
probably
room.
can't.
There's not hardly any room down there, so.
Hey, the flashlight, watching his flashlight bob's like watching a bobblehead, you know. It's
Oh, yeah.
slightly entertaining.
Yeah. You can see that there's actually some action going on down there.
Yeah, you want to feed me that other line?
This one?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I just didn't see it. All right.
And then there's your wrenches. Can you reach them?
Sure.
Then we'll be ready to start this thing.
I think so.
Check for fuel leaks.
We'll be ready to check for leaks anyways, yeah.
Alright, that's good.
Oh, hey. They went electric, like drive-by-wire, but hey, there's still the throttle cable.
Oh yeah,
you
still
wondered.
got the old school. Yeah, in case you ever wanted. Oh yeah, they just got it tied up in there, huh?
Yeah, it's just kind of twisted up in there.
Oh hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. I don't even know what that name is. Almaco?
Almaco.
California. So that's probably from like 1975. That's pretty
Trip?
cool.
What is? I wonder what.
So you just set the wheel to when you're gonna do your next check or something.
Oh.
Crazy, huh?
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have one of those old lube sticker trays on the door or on the windshield. You know, the little plastic deals that you just take and rip a piece of paper off and slide down in it. You ever seen those?
My truck, where the tack would go, had the glue from one.
Oh
still
yeah, that's
there.
right.
Yeah.
It did, huh? What's on top of the dash?
I don't. It's probably like an electric gauge or
Oh,
something.
probably it's OBD2 stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's got the spotlight.
Oh yeah, it got the spotlight. Yeah.
The ruin your A-pillar light.
Yeah, they're kind of cool though.
Yeah, and something like this, it's kind of cool. On newer stuff, it's a ruin your A-pillar light.
Yeah, it sure is. Another look at the back. Oh, look at the custom speaker enclosures back there.
Yeah.
Wonder if those are factory issue. to work with the deluxe AM radio. Oh, hey, there's the switch for the auxiliary tank.
Oh yeah, that would have went to that pump.
Yeah.
Ain't doing nothing now.
Well, got your 1973 issue brake controller.
Mm-hmm. You step on the brake and watch the lever start to slide. I can't push on it hard enough.
I wonder if it's been unhooked.
Maybe.
Huh. All right, leak check.
Oh yeah, that thing's definitely, it shows RPMs and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Huh. Don't smell any fuel. I didn't hear any hit the ground.
Yeah.
Don't see anything dripping.
I hear the fuel pump though, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, the fuel pump is going.
I wonder why that thing's squawking.
It's
Alright.
this.
Oh, it is.
squawking.
Oh, okay. It's the same beep as the GoPro. All right. Well, let's see if she starts.
Yeah, there's no leaks back.
Well, it'll start. It doesn't have the mass airflow, but it'll start without it.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I think that battery's toast.
Yep.
Okay, watch your hands.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You can hear the hesitation when it went into speed density.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't die. Yeah, we got the mass airflow out, so had to fail the mass airflow to run. So. Cool. I probably should do something with these plug wires too. Are they rubbing on that side?
Oh,
I wouldn't touch them.
This one's got tape. It's got like duct tape around where it would rub.
Yeah, this one's rubbing pretty hard on this side. Yeah, we might ought to do something with that.
The spark plug wires, if you look.
I think they're just not the right wires. This should probably have the short ones. What it actually ought to have is the later 90-degree boot wires.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So, but we could probably put some little pieces of corrugated around it, and
Or even some piece of like, here
Yeah, I don't want any plugs and wires on
we got.
this, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
well, we're not doing plugs. I was thinking wires.
I don't know if they'll come out over here. I don't think they'll come out.
Okay. All right. So we'll just slide some corrugated down it. How about that?
Yep.
Okay.
Where's that corrugated? But still, that's success. It started.
Yeah, that is. We're not going to quite get it wrapped up today and get the hitch back in, but that's okay. At least it starts and runs.
Yep.
It makes life way easier.
Oh yeah. I like when we pull something in on a strap and drive it out.
Yeah, me too. It's a lot better than vice versa.
Yeah, we've done it plenty the other way too.
Yeah, we've done that a few times too.
Yeah, way more times than I care to think about.
Yep. Next day, Kate and I got here and got going on this thing. Got fuel lines are all tied up, ready to go. Caden got some looming on these spark plug wires, so hopefully they won't rub. Did it on the ones on this side and that side. He's getting those engine covers on.
Yeah, that fits so tight against the alternator in the front, but
Yeah, they're tough on the trucks that it came on, but now we're getting it in a van that has
zero clearance up there.
yeah. Oh, there we
You
go.
got it. Haha. Cool. All right. Then we can put the engine cover on because you have to pull this out to even get this cover off.
Yeah, because isn't there? Oh yeah, you can see this bolt right there. There's the same one on the other side, and to get to that, you got to pull the engine cover off. We have to have that off. As you can see, the fuel lines connect right below it. Escalade, Denali's, all the more high-end Vortec Max type trucks have those types of covers, and they're tough in a truck where you can get all around and tuck that into a van like you just saw. It's really snug.
It's actually way easier to get to this bolt though.
Yeah, that bolt on a truck can be a little hateful.
Yeah, that's what makes them suck on the truck.
Well, especially when the brake booster's right there.
Yeah, that's right there. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's easier to snap in because it's not under the firewall. I can't see if it's lined up or not. Ooh, hey, the light on the camera does pretty good to be able to help me see. There you go. It's ready for you.
Sweet. Let's get that on.
There we go. I can't see the seat over there, so just make sure we...
No, I mean, you get over here.
Okay. Oop. We gotta lean back. Get it below the carpet.
The back needs to go your way, I think.
Oh, there we go. Let's see. Yeah,
That's pretty close.
mine's good.
How does your hole line up down there?
Oh, let's see. Like right on the money.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys saw us get the doghouse in, and then we threw on some tape right there like they had when it came in, just to seal it up, because it apparently leaked right there, so we don't want it to leak, so we did that. Keeping with the retro of this whole thing, we saw the old light, and guess what? It still works. Dad, where'd you go? You just got back and you were saying you had a story about one of those lights.
Oh, yeah.
My 72 pickup that I had, the one that I sold at Bear Jackson. When I first bought that truck in '93, it had one of those lights on it. It was identical to that one. Me and a friend of mine went up AF Canyon and check out a snow slide. So it was late at night, and I think it was just after work, we were goofing off. Anyway, we went up the canyon and we're spotlighting this area where all this deadfall and where the snow slide had come down. And as we were moving the light around, the light just happened to stop on a couple making out on these trees, and me and Brett that was next to me, we just busted up laughing, and I think we put the kibosh on that whole deal for them and turned the light off and went about our business. But yep, I ended up that truck ended up getting tore down not too long after that, so that was the only time I ever used that light. So but yeah, that would have been in early '93, so that was a long time ago.
We got everything done up top, and now we're gonna put this hitch in. Before you go up really quick, Caden, let me show this. So we put these bolts in where these two holes are. We drilled holes through that piece of angle they got at the back of the frame, and then just put some bolts in. They lock in pretty good against this back edge of the angle. I think we actually had to grind them a little bit so they'd even fit. So we'll be able to run it up, tighten it down, and it'll actually, we're not even gonna weld it because it'll still be just as strong. That angle will actually be the weak link if someone puts a ton of weight on this hitch. So yeah, there's that. Okay,
That's good.
just go up a little bit so we don't drop on the back. They going in? Oh, look at that, like a glove. Just that, and then the 3/4 should already be on the impact. Oh, you want the other impact. I don't know if I have enough coordination for this. Okay, now we can drop the hitch down. That'll put weight on those bolts to hold them down. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. A thread or two sticking out. think you need to hurry. My arm's getting tired from holding this camera.
You can just shut it off. I don't think anybody cares at this point.
Oh.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but are you guys still watching?
I think someone's watching.
Probably. But we can't be that entertaining. Are you kidding me?
It's more entertaining than watching paint dry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we regularly do that on our videos.
Yeah. Okay.
There it is.
Cool. There she is. Yeah, I'm realizing.
What?
There's no spot for safety chains on that hitch.
No, there's not.
I guess you could hook them around that plate right there.
Yeah, you could.
Huh.
I think that hitch is more of a skid plate than anything.
You know, that is true. It does act as a pretty good skid plate for that fuel tank if you used it off-road. Mild off-roading anyways, which this van's too nice to do anything too crazy.
It is, yeah. Yeah, there's that.
Start it up and pull it out. Hayden's gonna pull it out. We're gonna let it sit outside, make sure no fuel leaks start, but I think we're good. Should be ready to go home.
Okay, well, there's another project done and in the books. That takes care of it for today. Till next time, remember that challenges never end in this life. So when you get pushed down, get up, dust off, get back after it. Thanks for watching.